Hey traders, welcome to the full market analysis for the 25th of September. All the news is out for today. So dollar is stronger and therefore gold is falling. That's just the way it works. And one of the things that you should do, which is a good idea, is just go to the DXY and just see what's happening with the DXY. You can use the gold on steroid system for any asset. This is the DXY. And if the DXY is going up, and there's no supply there either, then you can expect gold to fall. That's how it works. Now, one of the things that you should be aware of is that how tolerant you are of the markets will always give you more profits. All right, so it's not about making money for the next 5 minutes, it's making money for the next 5-10 years. And how tolerant you are ensures that you maximize each move. So what I mean by that, you could take the profits now, it's not a problem, but in the early days you want to make sure that you hold on to the position as long as possible. As I often mention, squeeze out as much profits as you can possibly have. Now, once you saw this yesterday, hopefully, and you can see that the gold on steroids goes down below the 9 SMA and is red. It's like an Ikamoko cloud, really, this cloud if you like, and this here as well. All the sellers are in and the price goes down, so tolerating that market. And there's your close there. See how that changes there? It's 15-minute chart. So, and it will be up and down, of course, it will be up and down. I mean, we do have on gold, we have a strong demand area. Can you see that here at 37.18, so just below our target? You can move the target up a little bit if you want, that's totally up to you. However, now the other thing I would say about gold, because it is so volatile, I would not want to leave this overnight. So it's just 3:15 in the afternoon here in the UK, so I'll be leaving it there for a few hours and then I'll bank it and wait for another setup, because there's always setups, isn't there? There's always something going on which you can trade and make a few hundred pips. So I mean, this here down to here, 180 pips, it's not bad. So let's go into the market, shall we? So, oh yeah, good, excellent. The pound USD, the continuation pattern on the advanced pro charts works wonderfully. Again, understanding the correlation between the DXY and other currencies. So if the dollar's going up, then pound USD will be going down, US Swiss will be going up to our target, as it did. I'll show you that in a minute, and so on and so forth. So it's like a dance is the way I see it. This is, you're dancing around these markets and you're in tandem with the DXY. If the DXY is going up, then you know what's going to be happening with the euro dollar and the pound dollar. The Aussie USD as well is another one which I have sent a signal for as well. So so this is looking good. Now the other thing to bear in mind, this is really important, have a look at that. All right, so it's coming into a very strong demand zone, the pound USD. So this is and with divergence as well. So in these instances, you can just simply take the profits off the table, but you want to make sure you got 2 to 1, because that's the key to your long-term gains. All right. So, and of course you can move your stop to break even now, but you wouldn't bother. Market isn't going up at all yet, but what we're looking for in the next few hours even is we're looking the price to come into this demand area here, which is 133.60, somewhere around there, and then the price to actually have a reaction here with a very strong buy signal of 81, very, very strong. So we'll probably bank even more money. Now the Aussie USD, I did post this earlier today. This is a continuation pattern, so let's do that. This was posted in the VIP paid signal room, so if you're in that one, then I'll give you the exact entry point, the exact stops and the exact targets I'm using. If you're in the VIP room and you're not paying for the signals, then of course you have to work out your own. I'll give you the trading ideas, and this video will give you those ideas, and often you'll get the signals here in the video. If it's live and it's if it's ready, then I'll let you know. It's not a problem. So here we go. So the Aussie USD, the price came up into this area, didn't it? Into the cloud. Let's call it the cloud. And the price cycle, can you see that? So the price cycle comes into the cloud, and then gets rejected in the cloud. Very common and a great trading strategy which you can use once you've got the Advanced Pro charts. So let's have a quick flick around, shall we, to see what's going on in terms of the positions open, and then I'll be heading up and letting you know what we're looking for into the next few hours or the next 24 hours. Of course, it's Thursday now, so we'll be seeing what happens tomorrow with the news and so on tomorrow. But in the meantime, oil is being very stubborn, isn't it? No, we're making money, so that's good. It's always good news. And again, once you're tolerant of the market, you have to stick with your 2 times risk minimum. Otherwise, your system just breaks down. And the more tolerant you are, as I've previously explained, the more successful you will be. Aussie USD, that's all right. Pound Aussie, that's okay. Now, this is what I mean about being tolerant. The price does not do that oftentimes. It does this. So that's where you have to be tolerant. Now with gold and other things where there's high volume through it, you can actually bank a lot of money very quickly. But nonetheless, the more tolerant you are, the better you will be as a trader. Euro Canadian, okay, sell power of 71, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And negative divergence on the Advanced Pro chart reversal system. Hopefully you've got it. If you haven't got it, just let me know and I'll point you in the right direction. You'll make a lot of money. It's a beautiful thing. A few questions coming in on the pound Swiss. Is it still valid? Yeah, it is. It is actually. It's got a buy power of 69 on demand with divergence. So something's happening here. But again, it's about being tolerant, isn't it? I mean, do you want to give up on it and then it shoots up and you bank 150 pips, or you would have done? You have to stick with the plan. Canadian yen is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. A continuation pattern. So you can use the 9 SMA here with price cycle. So this is the price cycle. So what you're looking for here is the price to move back above the 9 and finish above the 9, and then the price cycle to be oversold. Fantastic, isn't it? Don't you just love it? And then the price goes to target 107.78 we've got there. I know making money gets a bit boring, but keep it boring. That's what I say. Keep it boring. Euro pound, let's have a flick round just to see what's going on. I'll give you my thoughts. What's missing? What is missing? Divergence. There's no negative divergence on that. So Bitcoin, let's have a look there. No convergence. The buy power of 80 is right down there. So there's going to be the buying area here, 108,000, 108,000. Pound yen, nothing. Canadian yen, oops. Going to target, and we've got 2 positions. Congratulations if you have that. Now, in terms of 2 positions, what you want to make sure, just a little tip, is that this position here is at break even. This one has no risk on it. This one has no risk. 106.12 into the buy zone by 84 has no risk on it. It cannot have any risk on it because you've opened another position here. All right, so this has risk, but this one doesn't. So you're doubling your money, compounding your account very, very quickly. So that's good. Very, very immediately, what do you see? We see divergence, we see convergence. Sell power 59, not good enough. Very, very weak. Buy power 70 on the Canadian Swiss. I mentioned this the other day with divergence. Buy that if you wish. I'm sticking with the pound Swiss. I'm stubborn like that. Buy power 70, but no convergence. What I mean by that, for those people who don't know, I'm looking for a demand area. There isn't one. There isn't one. So very easy. We can switch that off. Don't do anywhere. Pound New Zealand. Pound New Zealand is looking okay. Looking okay. I did post this into the VIP signals room. Yeah. If you're not in the signals room, there's a free signal there. There you go. Happy days. Enjoy. Just flicking through. This is how quick it is to actually get the trades. And then you can just enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is how you make a lot of money, by doing very little. The less is more, as they say. Less is more. US yen, let's have a look at that going up. Okay. You could argue that there's a continuation pattern there. US Canadian, congratulations guys, a beautiful 3.45 risk to reward. Let's cover this one. I covered this yesterday, but I think it's important to recognize this is not a reversal point. It might seem it, and the system allows for that, but let me just explain a little bit more. So let's go to the daily chart. So it's going to US Canadian. So this is what I mean by this is a continuation. This is basically on the daily. We can see the price coming into here, refusing to go lower. We have massive support here on this. If it's selling, you've got massive resistance on the daily, on the advanced pro charts, and heading for 139.52. So as the price comes into this demand area on the daily, we know what's going to happen. You know, these are leading indicators. These are telling you where the price is going to go next. Very rare. Very rare. So recognizing that gives you the opportunity to go for, we could have gone a bit more. Okay, 152, we could have gone for 3.85 risk to reward, but big deal. Do you know what I mean? It's like 3.55 risk to reward is good enough. Congratulations on the continuation pattern for the US Swiss as signaled in the VIP room. We're looking for the price cycle within the continuation pattern here. It's a bit light, isn't it? Let's change that here. Now, let me just explain why we've just gone for 2 times risk. This is really important too. See this? This is a temporary correction. There's a difference. Let me show you the US. This is the US Swiss. Probably going to go to 80.47, but it might not, because of the fact that this downtrend is probably going to continue into the next week or so. Canadian, look at that. Not an uptrend as such, but certainly much clearer support lines. let's just carry on where we was. New Zealand USD is no longer valid. Small loss. Throw it away, and we can just throw it away, can't we? So we don't need that target. Throw away the ones that don't work, minimize your risk, and stick with the ones and squeeze out the profits from the ones that do work. That's the key. But we can see here now we've got a buy power of 79, very high, but there's no demand. Demand's been taken out. And don't forget, the Aussie is doing this. So even though you might have had a small, tiny loss on the Kiwi, Aussie USD is going to make a lot of money. Pound USD, continuation pattern, going into target. I've taken the profits out now. The reason for that is we have divergence in the market. We have an oversold situation here. It's coming into this area here, so we can actually remove that now. Congratulations, a beautiful 157 pips move. Euro dollar's going down, of course. Continuation pattern, could have sold that there. Don't do both. Don't buy the US Swiss and sell the euro dollar. You're doubling your risk because they do the exact opposite. Choose one or the other. All right, so there's some really lovely setups, some lovely targets been hit today. Some beautiful profits on gold today. Not doing much now. So I'm going to take that off. I'm not really bothered anymore. But don't do what I do sometimes. If I get a bit bored with the position, I'll sometimes take it off. Squeeze out the profits as much as you can, especially in the early days. Build up your account to the maximum level. Have a wonderful day.